Okay, here we are, Matthew Russell Lee, Inner City Press, here in Lower Manhattan. Yesterday, in this same windy strip of street, we said we were heading to cover the Do Kwon, Terra Luna legal proceeding, and we did. We managed to do it, and we managed to live tweet it. And what we can say is that his trial was, Judge Engelmeyer, was thinking of doing it in the fall, because saying there's a lot of discovery, there's been a lot of devices, they're still trying to crack some devices, terabytes and terabytes of information. He was thinking of the fall, but in fact, Do Kwon's lawyer was talking about March 2026. Judge Engelmeyer arrived at January 26, 2026, and gave a week for if Do Kwon, who's apparently in the Essex County Correctional Facility, if he wants it faster, because he has a right to a speedy trial. But his lawyer sort of implied that it might be better for him to be in jail in the U.S. than in South Korea, saying that if he were somehow released on bond here, he would just be jailed elsewhere. I'm not sure if that's true, but in any event, so there's that. We also covered the Michelle Bond. This was very fast proceeding. Kicked down the road till June 10th. The prosecutor said explicitly this is a spin-off of the larger FTX case. So we'll see what happens with that one. Now, in Alexander Brothers news, Alon Alexander submitted a yet another bid to be released on bail, and with a sealed PowerPoint presentation, his lawyer said, attacking the credibility of known or publicly reported victims. Not sure why that's sealed, and there was no request basis to seal it, so we'll have to see whether that stands up. In the Mag Court, we caught two Bahamian military officials who'd been indicted in November but arrived in New York, I guess you could say on Tuesday, and were presented. We're going to be covering that case. It's a major drug trafficking case from our neighbor, the Bahamas. Whether the question of speciality will arise, I just don't know. Today, of course, we're actually it's going to be slightly different. There's supposed to be a Supreme Court. There's a filing due by Alvin Bragg, and there may be a decision about whether the sentencing goes forward tomorrow in the New York criminal case of Donald Trump. And we'll also maybe covering the Eric Adams State of the City. City of Yes for families. We intend to do it. These are the things that we cover. City of Yes, we have a book called City of Yes. So in any event, the United Nations we're also going to cover today. Yesterday, after their noon briefing, they data dumped yet more sexual abuse cases against their peacekeepers. Nobody writes. The only people they let in don't ask about it. All they want to do is to get canned quotes about the Middle East. Well, we're going to see if this regime of corruption, sleaze, and censorship ends beginning January 20th. We'll see. Inner City Press, to be continued.